Hello everyone, and welcome to another video, and welcome to another collection of Goons, Gallahs and Gobdaws. I liked that last word. I found it in an online thesaurus and decided I had to use it. Denise would like to start you off by introducing you to Desmond Howard. Hello Denise, thanks for accepting my friend request. Good morning. Yeah, how you doing? I'm fine, thanks. All right, that's good. Where are you from? Oh yes, it is good, very good. I live in Guildford. Oh, nice meeting you. Oh yes. Well, I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. Do you own a casino? If you don't mind me asking, are you married with kids? Why are you asking? Why aren't you answering? You did say you live in Las Vegas. Yes. Yes, you do own a casino. No. I'm a widow with 2 children and 4 grandchildren. I assume you're just a kid. Oh, I won't take such abuse from someone. Pardon? You're an angry kid. Get lost, said our man, L.I.E. blocked Denise. Thomas David knew what he wanted when he contacted Celia. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing today? Good morning. Morning, dear. Nice to meet you here. Remind me how I know you, please. Hello, Celia Warburton. That isn't an answer, she said. Hey, it's great to reconnect with you. I have to admit, it's been so long that I'm a bit fuzzy on the details, but I know we've known each other for a while now. Refresh my memory. Either way, I'm happy to catch up and hear about what's new in your life. That isn't an answer either, said Celia. Please remind me how I know you, or are you making up a silly story? We met here on Facebook some time ago, and that might be true if he has contacted Celia before. I couldn't find him. But I lost contact with you, so I don't really remember much about us. I don't remember, said Celia. Oh, sorry. Did you have another account? Yes, my other account was hacked, so I left Facebook for a while, and I decided to create this new one some weeks back. I hope you understand. How long ago? She asked. I think about 2 to 3 years ago, but I don't really remember the actual time. Well, I don't remember you at all. My work has really made me to forget a lot of things lately. The only thing I remember right now about you is just your name, and your beautiful face won my head. I doubt it. What work do you do? I can never forget about your beautiful face. And why does it make you forgetful? I work always. I work Monday to Saturday, and that's really stressful for me. I work from 8:30 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Oh dear, poor scammer, so stressed by working normal working hours. What work do you do? Why does working normal hours make you forgetful? My work is very stressful, but I do love my job. What work do you do? Are you able to read? I'm a marine engineer. I'm currently serving in the oil platform, brackets oil rig, here in Saudi Arabia, but I'm on release assignment because I'll be retiring very soon. What's your profession? What about you? I'm an administrator in the admissions department at Durham University. Let me guess, you were also on relief assignment 3 years ago and were also due to retire soon. LOL, not at all. What were you doing 3 years ago? I've been working as a marine engineer for the past 10 years now. Can you please send me your WhatsApp number? Let's talk over there on WhatsApp. No, I can't. I don't give my number to people I've only met online. You don't have to be scared. I don't bite, and I mean no harm to you. Totally fair. I don't blame you one bit. Online connections can be weird sometimes, but you have to trust me. And of course, if the person that you're talking to online tells you that you have to trust them, then you know that the opposite is true, and you're talking to a scammer. I promise you, you will never regret sharing your WhatsApp number or knowing me in the first place. Can I send you my WhatsApp number so you can add me up yourself? No, I don't, Cecilia replied to him, saying she had to trust him. I said no, I don't like men who won't listen to what a lady says. Goodbye. Point taken. I apologise if I came on too strong. You're right. It's essential to respect boundaries and listen. I promise to do better. Let's start fresh and get to know each other at your pace. Would you like to share something about yourself? And I'll make sure to listen carefully. Such as? Yes, he said. That isn't a helpful answer. Tell me something about yourself, so I know what you're asking, since you won't tell me. Well, guess what? I'm an exciting, thoughtful and compassionate man with a strong passion for life. I'm optimistic and warm and see every day as a new beginning to life. That's unusual, Cecilia. I haven't heard that before. I'm thrilling, amazing and quick-tempered. I like to make plans, so a new beginning every day would drive me a little bonkers. Hello? Hello again. How you doing today, honey? I'm fine, thanks, but I'm still at work. Okay, honey. I'm not your honey. I don't even know who you are. Sorry for that. How you doing today? I just got home from work. Okay. Hello. Hello again. How you doing today? What are you doing? I'm having my lunch, to save you asking. It's a cheese, tomato and cucumber sandwich, and yes, it's yummy. Okay. Hello, dear. I can't reach you at the moment for some reasons. I don't have internet at the moment. I've tried to do it online, and I found out that my online access is temp. Obviously you can reach me at the moment for some reasons, said Celia, and clearly you do have internet access at the moment. But I expect that you've remembered a $50 Steam card will solve all your problems, even though we both know they don't buy internet access. I'd like to ask you to get me Apple cards worth $100, said our hopeful scammer, for my internet and others. Don't worry, I will return them to you as soon as possible. I will work from here to resolve these temporary lock issues as soon as possible. Of course you would, said Celia, even though we both know that Apple cards don't buy internet. Who's your internet service provider? And ladies and gentlemen, if the person that you're talking to online asks you for an Apple card or a Steam card or an Amazon card because they need to top up their internet, then you know you're talking to a scammer. None of those cards buy internet access. I know, but that's what my internet service provider said to me. No, it isn't. Who is your internet service provider? Okay, I understand. That isn't an answer. Who is your internet service provider? That's the third time I've asked. And of course, if the person that you're talking to can't answer that, again, you know you're talking to a scammer. And all internet service providers have websites, so you can check them to see how much internet access really costs on a mobile device. That's the problem I have, right? That you're too dim to remember who your ISP is. Could be a problem. Okay. But it's okay, because your internet has had a miraculous recovery and is working fine now. You see, miracles do happen. Okay, but send me the Apple gift card for internet. Are you struggling with reading? Who is your internet service provider? I'd like to ask you to get me Apple cards worth $100 for my internet and others. Don't worry, I will return them to you. And you know this one, because he copied what he said before. Who is your internet service provider? I'm hoping, as I've typed every word 3 times, you might be able to read and understand the question, although I doubt it. I think you're too much of a dimble twig to have any idea. Celia, as I've said before, makes up her own insults these days. Yes, indeed, she said. You don't even know who provides your internet access. Bit unbelievable, don't you think? I think so. I'm pleased you agree. Now go away and tell your fairy stories to someone else. Goodbye. Okay. He sent her a huggy face and a hello. How are you doing today? Hello. But by then, Celia had ghosted him. Celia also met Brown John. Hello there. Good evening. Good afternoon. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Where are you from? Durham in the north of England. Where are you? I'm New York. My mum lives in London, and my daughter too. Have you ever visited London? Of course I have. Where are they in London? Buckingham, said our man. And for those of you that are geographically challenged, here's a map. Buckingham is a small town. It isn't part of London. A beautiful good morning to you. No, said Celia. I asked where they are in London. How was your night, and hope you slept well? Please, can we get more familiar with each other, and with time I can reveal that information to you, if you don't mind. Please, said our man, realising that maybe Buckingham wasn't part of London. Don't be ridiculous. Where are they in London? I told you where I am, without lying. So if you won't answer the question, you can go and talk to someone else. Don't like men that lie. I never lied to you, okay? Well, duh. Yes, you did. If you're going to nag about that, then you can leave. Okay, if you're going to lie and continue to lie, I don't want to talk to you anyway. Goodbye. Goodbye, he said. Have a lovely day. Hey, I was hoping you were going to block me or unfriend me. Too dim to work out how to do that yourself? Didn't they teach you that in school in Nigeria? What's that? Assuming you went to school, obviously. It's obvious you're the trouble person. I assume that means no, you didn't go to school and are too dim to do it for yourself. But our man worked it out and blocked Celia. And because wall-to-wall Celia gets a bit boring, Denise would like to introduce you to James Hooper. Hello, Denise. How are you doing today? Hello, I'm fine, thanks. You're welcome. Nice talking to you. How do you know? You haven't said anything yet. Yeah, I'm from Miami, Florida. Where are you located, Denise? I live in Guildford, Surrey. I see, that's good. So do you live alone with your family on there? Is it very good? Why? Sensible answer, please. Just want to know, because I live alone, and I'm the only son of my both parents, and also I don't have kids. That isn't an answer. I said I live in Guildford, Surrey, and you said, I see, that's very good. Why is that very good? I said that because I know Guildford is a good place to live in, or does that bother you? How do you know Guildford? And of course the latest trend with scammers is to pretend they know the place you live in, even though they don't. And so Google helped him out. I've read about it, and also viewed some part of it on the TV. Guildford is a beautiful place to live, and provides the perfect balance between rural and city life, within easy reach of the capital via great rail and road connections, of course, if you like being stuck on the A3 or the M25, whilst also being surrounded by the countryside of Surrey. Says ChatGPT, continued Denise. It'd be so much better if you wrote your text yourself. You'd sound so much more believable. Good morning. How was your night? Hope you slept well. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks. It's been raining this afternoon, so I've been doing some knitting. I'm glad that you're fine. I like knitting, but I don't know how to do it. So how long have you been doing that? How can you like knitting if you don't even know how to do it? Don't be daft. I started this jumper a few weeks ago. LOL. So you've never liked something without you having the ideal of doing it, or what? Okay. I don't even know what that means. Or do you want me to say I love playing the guitar, but I've never done it? Or I love jogging, but I've never tried it? Whatever you think. I think I still don't understand what that means. Any chance of retyping it so it makes sense? You ask me, how can I like knitting if I don't know how to do it? Then I reply to you, LOL. So you've never in life liked something without having the ideal of doing it, or what? Hope you understand me better. No, I don't understand you better. I have no idea what without having the ideal of doing it means. So are you telling me that you don't understand English? Said Omo. I'm telling you, that doesn't make sense in English. Are you telling me that you can't write sensible English? I can see that we both don't understand each other here. I think it's better to end it here. Take care and have a nice day. I'll take that to mean, oh dear, you've realised I'm a semi-literate Nigerian scammer. Goodbye, said Denise, and our man blocked her. Celia decided to have a chat with Steve Orlando Dubois. Steve didn't quite have the right amount of charm that it takes to charm my girls. Or me, for that matter. Salut, he said. Good evening, said Celia. How do you? Good morning. Oh, yes, I do, said Celia. How is one of life's eternal mysteries? Why the mystery? Give me a clue, she said. How do you? Do what not example? Question mark, question mark. Oh, yes, a do what not is so much better than a do what do. And you still haven't told me how do you. Good. And you? Are you married? That's good, said Celia. I'm a widow with an adult son. Same for me. With a son, he said. Send me pictures of you, please. My picture is on here. Tap on it, please. He sent 2 photographs of a man with a young boy, which he then removed. With my son. It doesn't take anything away from you. I have no idea what that means, said Celia. I sent you my photo, without any ulterior motive. Tell me, do you think you'll ever get married again? I have no idea, said Celia, and I'm not sure how that's any of your business. I don't see a picture. How do you see no images? And what is this way of speaking to people? Celia replied to how do you see no images by taking a screenshot of where he'd removed them. That's how. There is no image. And in reply to him saying, and what's this way of speaking to people? She said, saying I don't see a picture when I don't. Are you some kind of nuttiness cake? Listen! You refused to send me photos, which is why I removed my photos. I didn't have to send them to you. Oh, I see, Cecilia. You're a rude, quick-tempered kid. Goodbye. And you, yes, you, asked, she said, copying where he'd said, how do you see no images? Not all the rude one is you. So acting like a rude child won't help you. So go away and annoy someone else with your rude, childishly silliness, please. Goodbye. Feel free to bleat onto yourself like the underage childishness thingy that you are. I'm a very polite man, so stop with that. I wrote to you with the aim of being friends with you. If that suits you, avoid talking to me as you want. You don't see what you're saying? But Celia, of course, by then had ghosted him. Next, Cassandra would like to introduce you to Facebook User. Usually when someone's fake account is removed, their side of the conversation also disappears. But sometimes, for some reason I don't understand, their part of the conversation remains. And Facebook Users did, and he told a story we've heard before. I can't remember the name of the scammer that told this story, but I think he turned into a series because he contacted a lot of the girls. Hello, Cassandra. Good afternoon.
Where are you from? I live in Suffolk in England. Where are you from? I'm from Texas. Are you yet married with kids? Neither. I'm a widower with 2 daughters, if I may ask. What do you do for a living? I run the family estate. I have 2,000 acres and I breed rare breed cattle and ponies. I'm an engineer, if I may ask. Are you on Telegram? What kind of engineer? What do you actually do? No, I don't use Telegram. And no, I don't want to use it. Aeronautical engineer, working with NSF in Antarctica, McMurdo Station. An aeronautical engineer in Antarctica. I'll assume that's some kind of in-joke that I don't understand. What do you mean? Engineers that build and repair airplanes and spaceships. That's what aeronautical engineering. Yes, I know what aeronautical engineers do. I assume that being in Antarctica is some kind of joke. No, Cassandra, it's not a joke. OK, I'll say ha-ha, because obviously I don't understand the joke. So tell me, how long have you been without a husband? I've never had one. Oh, sorry if I've said anything wrong. What do you mean? Hello, Cassandra. Hello, Brian. How are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks. I will really love us to talk on Telegram, Cassandra, because I don't talk that much here. I don't use Telegram, and no, I don't want it, and no, I won't download it. I dislike it. Why can't you do that? I don't want it, and I don't like it. OK, can I have your WhatsApp number so Wright can talk over there? No, you can't. I don't give my number to people I've only met online. OK, should I give you mine so we can talk on WhatsApp? No, you can talk to me on here. OK, that's fine. How are you doing? Good morning, I'm fine, thanks. Just came inside for breakfast. What are you having for breakfast? Oh, yawn. It's almost dinner time now, to save you asking. It's lamb casserole with boiled potatoes, carrots and peas, and yes, it will be yummy. Hope that helps. Oh! That sounds yummy, said our man. So what are you doing now? I've just come inside for breakfast. Hello, dear, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. How's your day going? It was busy today. The farrier came this morning and was here most of the day, trimming hooves and shoeing 3 ponies that we've just sold. And so, of course, in order to keep the conversation flowing naturally, our man said, OK, so tell me, don't you feel lonely sometimes? What on earth are you talking about? I mean loneliness of not having your man next to you. Are you there? Grow up. What man? Are you one of those old-fashioned men who only inhabit West Africa, who think all women should be obedient little women and need a man in order to know how to survive? At which point, our man gave up and disappeared. Don't blame him. Kelvin also tried Cassandra, and you know, there's only so many times a girl can put up with seeing the same script over and over. Good day, pretty angel. You look great and got me captivated with your pic. You're beautiful. And I just want to say, how are you doing? And how'd your day been so far? Of course you did. It's been good, thanks. Glad to hear that from you. I'm Roland, said Kelvin. I am from American and a United States military, and I work for the United States government. Presently, I'm in Ukraine. I've been here for more than 1.5 years for a peacekeeping mission. I would like to learn more about you, that's if you don't mind. What is your name and where are you from? How successful would you say your peacekeeping mission has been? It's been going pretty well here, can't complain, but we just have to be extra careful. Those Russian soldiers want to take advantage of Ukraine, but we're deployed here to save them by United States government. OK, I'm pleased your efforts are successful, so I assume the news is lying to us and the war is no longer happening. Thank you. We just have to pray for our safety, because the Russians' military don't want to see any Ukrainian in theirs hood. What's your name? And where are you from? What does in theirs hood mean, please? Are you saying you were too disrespectful to read my name when you sent me a friend request? I mean, they don't want to see any Ukrainian in theirs country, whatever that means. Why doesn't the world know there are US troops in Ukraine? No, don't get me wrong, please, I was just asking if you don't mind. The world is aware of US troops in Ukraine. We have to be given orders before we do anything there. Everyone is safe and sound here. Are you married? And do you have kids too? So you did read my name, then why are you asking? The world is totally unaware that there's US presence in Ukraine. No, she said, in reply to him asking, are you married and do you have kids? I know of people who don't use their real name on social media, that's why I ask you. I assume that means that you don't. So what is your name, please? Because I assumed that what I saw was actually your name. Obviously I was wrong. I'm a responsible man who once had a lovely family in the States. I'm a widower with a son, and I'm looking forward to my retirement very soon. I want to start a good business and enjoy a peaceful life with my lovely son. I'm Kelvin by name, said Roland. Yes, that's my name, you got it right. There is a saying that it is difficult to find a prominent person of high principles which are responsible for online regards to good friendship and business and productivity. Tell me your opinion on this. My opinion is that I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. Please rewrite it in sensible grammatical English so it means something. What I mean was, I will appreciate us being good friends in sincerity, honesty and trust. Although we just got to know each other, I would like us to share ideas and discuss about more issues as we talk more about ourselves. And I believe as time goes on, there may be something great for us in the future. What do you think? What do I think? I think you should find a newer script and not the same one I've heard a gazillion times before. It's very boring. You should at least remove all those silly commas. By the way, which issues would you like to discuss? And which ideas would you like to share? I realise you have no idea, because you copied and pasted all that and didn't even read it. I don't understand what you're talking about. Maybe you should enlighten me. Well, I'd like to know more about you if you don't mind. I'm kind and humble, with a good heart, and I have great values of human life, because I'm a member of the US Army. My friends and those close to me never have to question whether the words I say are sincere. Question mark, question mark. I think what I said was self-explanatory. I have seen that exact same paragraph of meaningless words many, many times before, so obviously it comes from some sad, meaningless script that you're using. Well, I know all I need to know about you. That's another copy and paste paragraph I've seen a gazillion times before. Goodbye. Feel free to babble on to yourself. That man got the point and disappeared. Brian Skillstat didn't last very long when he was talking to Denise. Hello, my dear friend. How are you doing today with your family? We're all fine, thanks. Please remind me how I know you. You're welcome. Brian Skillstat by name. I'm from South Houston, Texas. That isn't an answer. I said please remind me how I know you. I don't think we've spoken or seen each other before, so if you don't mind, can we be friends? Then how am I your dear friend, and why are you interested in my family? Nothing. Just a friend. That isn't an answer. How am I your dear friend if you don't even know me? Okay, I know we don't know each other, but as time goes on, if you don't want to be friends with me, it's okay. Goodbye. Okay? Good morning, my dear friend. How am I your dear friend if you don't even know me? I'm doing great. Are you unable to read? Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Are you unable to read? I'll assume that you are. Thank you. I suggest you go back to school and learn. It's a necessary skill if you want to succeed in life. Goodbye, said Denise, and our man disappeared. Mead Lomax really does need to brush up on his approach. Hello. Good afternoon. Thanks. Where are you from? And what your beautiful name, if you don't mind. Are you seriously telling me you sent me a friend request and couldn't be bothered to read my beautiful name? I want to confirm it again, my dear friend, if this is your real name, or did you have any other like nickname? You never told me where you're originally from. Stop making silly excuses. You were too lazy to look at my name. I live in Guildford. You come from a beautiful country. Are you married with kids? I'm a widow with 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Oh, really? So tell me, how long have you been single, and what happens between you and your ex-husband, my dear? I'm a widow. What do you think happens between me and my ex-husband, idiot? Meaning, what kind of stupid question was it that you asked? And I'd like an answer, please. What do you think happened? I just wanted to know if you're the one wrong or him, that's all, nothing more, okay? Exactly the sort of question you ask someone you just met online. I'm a widow. You're too thick to even know what that means. I understand, my dear friend. Then please apologise for asking such an idiotic question. I'm Mead Lomax by name. I'm from Russia by parents' tongue, but I was born and raised in the United States. I live in California, but I'm currently now in Saudi Arabia for my job as a marine engineer. And you was your profession. Please apologise for asking such an idiotic question. I'm so sorry for that. Okay. Thank you. What on earth does I'm from Russia by parents' tongue mean? Because if you were born and raised in California, then you're American. Read again carefully, and you understand what it's, okay? I'm retired. I was an accountant. Reading it carefully tells me it's meaningless rubbish, written by someone who doesn't speak English and has no idea what he's talking about. What on earth does I'm from Russia by parents' tongue mean? I've never heard of anyone coming from anywhere by a tongue. That is how the birds and bees work. Tongues are not involved. At least they weren't when I had my children. Unless, of course, you don't speak English and really don't have any idea what you're talking about, which would be a shame for a highly educated marine engineer born and raised in the US. My father was a Russian man and my mother was an American woman. Did you understand properly? Don't be rude. Are you able to type it sensibly? Is this an example of your conversation? Type something meaningless, then be rude because the other person doesn't understand you. Because if it is, you can go and be rude to someone else. Goodbye. You're not intelligent enough for this. That's why you don't understand. Okay, replied our highly educated man. I beg your pardon. How unspeakably rude. You really are a nasty man. Goodbye, he said. Go away, said Denise. Okay. Same to you, also, okay? I want understanding woman, not the type of you being rude to a man. But Denise had had enough of him, and so she blocked him. Holmes thought he'd try his luck with Annie. She doesn't get very many friend requests at the moment. Hello, Holmes. Do you have a real name? He sent some roses. Or shall I just call you Watson? My name is Clark Holmes. She sent a thumbs up. You're nice. My son's name is Watson. It would be. Where are you from? I live in Shaftesbury in Dorset. That's in England. I am in Oslo, Norway. Here, but I'm from the United States of America. Why did you move to Oslo? I'm actually here for work. Do you speak Norwegian? This is my 6th month here. I'm here on a contract because I'm a naval surgeon. I work with the cargo ship and we're currently here on the sea. You said you're in Oslo, now you're at sea. Are you one of the many thickos that don't even know the difference between being in a city on land and being on a ship at sea? Your answer will tell me. Why on earth would a naval surgeon be on a merchant navy ship? Yes, you have to understand that I was talking about the Oslo Fjord, which is a very long body of water from the North Sea all the way into Oslo. Beautiful islands and shoreline throughout. Maybe I admit that, because I'm actually a naval surgeon. I barely come out. I'm always indoors. It's either I'm in the clinic or I'm at the office. The last time I asked the sailor, he said that we're in Oslo, Norway. Yes, merchant navy ships typically have medical officers or personnel with basic medical training on board to provide healthcare and first aid services to the crew in case of illness or injury, Google helpfully informed him. However, the level of medical expertise and the availability of medical facilities can vary depending on the size and type of the ship. Don't be ridiculous, you don't have to ask the sailor. You can look on your phone to see where you are. Awesome, so we agree that you aren't in the Navy, and being a naval surgeon was a lie to try to sound impressive. No, I don't have to understand, you lied. You're not in Oslo, so yes, I understand that you lied. Now go away and lie to someone else, please. Goodbye. Another word for marine surgeon is naval surgeon. No, it isn't. Naval means in the Navy. A member of the Navy. Obviously, you're too thick to be a surgeon of any kind, so I assume you're the deckhand. Goodbye. Feel free to talk to yourself. I was actually trained with Navy. I've worked with the Navy, and this is my first time working with the merchant ship. I was at home for complete 2 years because I had an accident, so luckily I got this contract. Good night, Annie. Good morning, he said, sending a photograph of the doctor, but Annie had enough of him by then, and she'd ghosted him. Joshua Franklin apparently thought he'd have a chat with Denise. Hi, beautiful, I'm Joshua. We haven't met, but I must say, your profiles spark up my eyes with your beautiful pics. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm fine. Nice to meet you. Can I know where you're from and where do you live? I live in Guildford. Well, I live in Trondheim, Norway. But I'm originally from Eryville, New York. I don't know much about Norway. Where's Trondheim? Yeah, it's really a nice place. That isn't what I asked. So he sent a photograph, which may or may not have been taken somewhere in Trondheim. I don't know. Can I give you random unrelated answers? That photo tells me nothing. Are you going to answer my question? Yes! I'm telling to my son. Awesome. I'm sorry. I'm not your son. Are you going to answer my question? Not you, he said, sending a photograph of a man with a girl and a boy. Meaning? I mean my son. OK, I'll just type totally random unrelated things from now on, as you obviously aren't reading what I say and are just babbling on to yourself. I have to go out now. I'll talk to you later. OK, just text me when you're back. Are you back, Denise? Hello. Yes, I am. OK, so do you live alone? Or do you live together with your family, if I may ask? Yeah, it's really a nice place. copied and pasted Denise, who wasn't going to answer anything. May I know if you're happily married, with kids, or single? I'm telling to my daughter, she said. OK, my wife died in a car accident. It was horrible for me and my family. Then I just couldn't take control of myself. I keep asking God, why me? I didn't deserve this. We love each other, and we were having good times together. I was down, and it really affected me for years. I wasn't seeing life as beautiful, and I thought of taking my life as well. I came to realise that despite all that has happened, I need to move on with life. I have always been keeping to myself then. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? What? What's that? Said our man. Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. I don't know much about that. Remember me to one who lives there. I don't understand what you're saying. You're confusing me. I know. It's just so annoying when someone ignores you, doesn't answer your questions and talks random rubbish. But I'm just following your example. I'm sorry for that. Please pardon my manner. If you ever answer my question, I'll stop typing random answers. And if you ask which question, like a baby, I'll continue to ignore you. As I said, I'm sorry. Then answer my question. Just that you ask too many questions. It's you that's asking questions, not me. Ask one, and you refuse to answer, and type random answers, she said, sending him a screenshot of where she'd asked, and he'd typed random stuff. I'm sorry for not responding to your question. Stop apologising like a kid, and answer it. And the question was, she said she didn't know much about Norway. Where is Trondheim? In Northern Europe, he informed her. Idiot. Is in Norway. Read what I asked, please, or are you too stupid to even read it properly? Norway's in Northern Europe. Idiot. I know where Norway is. Read my question, she said, pasting again the bit where she said, I don't know much about Norway. Where is Trondheim? I said, I'm from New York. You're in Trondheim. I assume you really are as totally idiotic, thick, dim and stupid as you sound. I just entered Trondheim, Norway 2 months ago. 2 whole months? You haven't even worked out where you are. Grow up and go and annoy someone else like the idiotic, dim baby Nigerian scammer that you are. Goodbye. Feel free to talk to yourself. I'll be going to New York back, he said. I think you mean Lagos, said Denise, and our man blocked her. I hope you enjoyed this compilation of Goons, Gallahs and Gobdaws. If you did, you know what to do. Please like it. Please comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you again in another video.